I've probably been getting this request once every couple days. It's these secret wood rings, and we're going to give it a shot today and see if we can figure it out. So the real trick here is the splintering. I think the rest of it I can do, but the splintering's a bit of a trick. Okay. I tried a number of different methods for the breaking process to try to make it a more organic splinter. I even tried cutting a kerf on it. Okay, I think I'm overestimating my abilities here. That's clearly not working. Let's come up with plan B. I wonder if cutting the kerf was a mistake. It seems like we almost got too clean a cut there. I'm going to try it again without the kerf. Oh, I think that's better. I think that's better. Yeah, I think that looks a lot closer to what we actually see in the pictures. I've got my piece of beech. The wood fits in the mold, and I've got a good amount exposed at the top here. I've spent like a year learning how to get all the bubbles out of my pores, but this one, I want bubbles. So what I'm going to use my West Systems epoxy. I'm going to add a little blue color. I don't want to add a lot. I just want a little tiny bit. I'm going to really whip this up as fast as I can. Try to whip in some bubbles. Still scraping down the sides and the bottom. Get a good mix. Alright, I think we've got a nice color there. I think that's what we're hoping for. All I'm going to do is walk away from it, come back, and see what it looks like tomorrow. Alright, so I was just walking away, but you can see what's happening. The resin is receding into the cracks and crevices here. So what I'm doing is I'm mixing up a batch of clear, and I'm going to pour it high. Alright, now I really am walking away. Ooh, I think I like the back here. Yeah, I think this is here is going to be what I'm aiming for. Alright, no going back now. Here's our first cut. I think it's going to be a cool look. Now, it feels kind of thick still, but all of them that I've seen, like, they look really thick. So I will sand it until it starts to feel right. I'm going to refine this shape a little bit more at the bandsaw before moving on. Alright, so I couldn't help myself. I went ahead and cut a second one. I'm definitely wearing my respirator for this. Alright, I think we've got the facets we were looking for, and on to hand sanding and then some polishing. This is hand sanding, and it's tedious, but if you don't do it, you're not going to get a good product. 120, 180, 240, 320, 400, 600, 800. It's just going down the line. Sanding each facet and taking my time. Here we go. This one is fresh off the belt sander, and this one here has gone through all the grits. Alright, so here we are after sanding up to 800 grit, and you can see we're starting to get an idea of what we're going to be seeing. Now we're going to go on to the polishing stage, and I'm going to use micro mesh, and micro mesh starts at 1500 and goes through 12,000. Normally for this I would do wet sanding, but since I've got the wood here, I'm gonna have to do it dry, which is fine. It just takes a little longer. One thing I have noticed with the foam pads, it's actually rounding over some of the facets. I wish I'd known that ahead of time. I would have bought them without the foam. Still really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little plastic polish next and hopefully take this to 11. Some plastic polish, and I've got this Dremel-like tool with just a buffing attachment. Oh yeah, I think we did great. My take on the secret wood rings. And I don't know that this is the process that they use. I think that it's probably something similar. Super pleased with how they came out. They've got great depth and interest, and they are striking in their own right. They're just really cool looking. And I should also note that I truncated the sanding process. Between starting to sand on the belt sander to getting to 800 grit was a 2-hour process. It takes a long time. Now, from what I've seen on their website, the prices are more than justified just in the labor involved in making these. But if you have interest in making these yourself, then I hope that this video shows you the steps that you'd need and the materials that you'd need to go through and do that process. And I put a link down in the description for most of those materials. I'm officially considering this episode a dip it, even though it doesn't say so in the title. If you like this video, please share it. That always helps me out. I will catch you guys next time.